everyone. Welcome to Chat with Alumni series. Today we have Associate Professor Chia who teaches at Department of Economics. Welcome. Please introduce yourself to the alumni.
Sure. Good day to you, Valerie. Thank you for this opportunity to chat with you. I am Chia Chun. I graduated from economics in 1983. But I was back in the department a couple of months later as a senior tutor. So besides being doing tutorials, I was also research assistant to Prof. Chia, who was the head of the department at that time. Thereafter, I went to Canada to do a PhD under the NUS Senior Tutorship Scholarship Scheme. I returned to NUS in 1991, walking along the same corridor, seeing familiar faces. This year is 2021, and wow, looks like I didn't make any career changes for the last 30 years, right?
Yeah, but this is a good place to be, continue teaching. What drives you to go into teaching economics?
It's a very good question. What drives me? When I was a student, I always wanted to teach, but I didn't think about having a teaching position in a university. For this, what I am today, I am very grateful to my mentor, Professor Augustine Tan. Prof. Tan was the first one to plant this thought in me, to teach and do more than just teaching. So what drives me to teaching? I think teaching economics in the university is quite very exciting because besides doing teaching, you got opportunity to do research. So when I first joined the department, as I mentioned, I was a RA to Prof. Chia, and at that time I started to find the joy of doing research. So this joy, excitement, and satisfaction of doing research was developed further when I was a graduate student under a very fantastic PhD supervisor who is also a great researcher and my mentor, Prof. John Wally. The drive to teach economics is also related to my passion to discover new thinking, new research, new way of applying economic thinking to new and more challenging problem. Yeah, so also Prof. John Wally had helped to open opportunities for me to consult for international agencies such as the World Bank, the Asian Development Bank. So my career, I would say, have been very exciting, doing both teaching and research. Currently, I am doing a lot of more policy relevant research. I'm also right now the co-director of Next Age Institute, which is a research institute in the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, NUS. Together with my co-directors, we are continually looking out for projects which can be translated into practice and policies, which would impact the communities and policy makers. So one of the projects that we had done was a financial capability project funded by City Foundation. And right now, in terms of my personal research, I am looking at very important topic now, the impact of retirement on overall health, mental health, cognitive function, using the data from the retirement and health study data made available by the CPF board. So I am really excited because through this research, we are trying to identify early risk and protective factors and the critical period for retirement. Yeah.
Wow, very interesting, because your love for economics get you to do teaching and then research, and all this really keep your minds up in things on what's ongoing. and so you have very strong mentors to support you. So what would what would be your advice for any alumni wanting to further career, whether to focus on economics, teaching, or to be an analyst, or so on?
I mean, I can only advise from my own experience. I have two points to raise, or two advices, you may say that.
Yep.
The first advice, I think, is we are all very familiar with, is that you need to have passion in whatever you do or plan to do. We are all very familiar with the words of wisdom from Mark Twain, right? Mark Twain said that find a job you enjoy doing and you never have to work a day in your life. I always like this word of wisdom. However, in today's economic, social, and political environment, I would say you need more than just passion. Yeah, as economists, I think we all know that there's always uncertainty. So we must expect the unexpected. So the advice for young graduate is that besides passion, you need also immense creativity and curiosity. And this is possible through like lifelong learning. You may have heard that, no, I'm in this job for like 30 years. This is 2021. I started in 1991. How do I keep up with the passion? Is that you always have to keep up with the curiosity, and you are always learning. And you need to know and understand that the content that you learn in school need to be upgraded and updated. You cannot use your past content and think that it will not change. You need to adapt and to be very forward-looking. You need the resilience to always try to look for open doors and open opportunities. So that's the first advice. Secondly, congratulations all the young alum. You are young, you are energetic, you have a lot of social capital. However, based on my experience, you need to find someone who is more experienced to share different perspective and to help open opportunities for you, right? As I mentioned, Prof. Augustine, he knew that I wanted to teach, but he must have seen something in me that I didn't see at that time. And so his advice to me is, why do you think about teaching in school? How about teaching in the university, right? That was something I never thought of. But thanks to the mentor, I am on this academic career path. So second advice is that you really need to have good interpersonal relationship or skill to relate to the people that are around you. They could be your professors, your boss, your current boss, or your colleagues. Be humble, have an open heart, open mind to learn from others, and a good mentor can help to discover and harness your hidden strength. So I have benefited much in my own experience. I also have benefited a lot from my first boss, Professor Lim Chong Ya, when I first joined the department. And then after that, in my graduate school, I have a fantastic mentor. So I guess that's the advice I would have for our alum.
Great to hear that. So I think, mentor is very important to get you started, and also your interpersonalship with other people is also very important. So lastly, how may an alumni connect with you, and what give back can you support him or her?
I think economics is such a broad field. There are many pathways, depending on your career aspiration. For those of you who are thinking of pursuing academic, I will be happy to have a chat with you, how to go about going to grad school and the rest. But there are also other tracks. A lot of our graduates, they are placed in the financial sector. Right. So for this, I think this is a very, very exciting field with all the digital currency, digital banking,
Yes.
fintech. I think you need to upgrade your knowledge because things have changed a lot. Yeah. So I may not be the best person, but if you need, I can always direct you to my colleagues who are into this area. So I'll be happy to have a chat. I'm also doing a lot of policy related work. So for those of you who are thinking of pursuing a career in policy making, I'll be also happy to connect with you as well. Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Prof. Ni Chun, for that. And do reach out to her. You need policy help in economics and so on. Yeah. Thank you so much.